Yo, what's up? We are now at the Bamble supercharger. I'm on a road trip with the Model 3. This is a 2020 Model 3. And I just charged the car to 90%. And now I will see, so we're gonna see in this video how much energy or power, depending on what you want to live, how much are we spending when we are sleeping in the car tonight. So it is 4 degrees Celsius outside. So it's, you know, it's kind of cold, not too cold. I'm waiting for more colder weather, but as for now, we will do this as a reference because at 4 degrees Celsius, the heat pump should be fairly efficient. And then we can try again sleeping in the car at minus 20, if we can find one place with minus 20. So yeah, I'm going to show you that I have some sleeping equipment in the back here. You see my regular stuff. We have IKEA mattress. We have also window shades, blanket and stuff. And let me check the status on the battery. The battery status. Yeah, so this is actually an advantage for us because we have just supercharged, which is actually not unlikely that could happen. And then the battery is at 43 degrees Celsius. So the car will harvest that heat to heat up the cabin. You see, this is almost crazy that the car is pulling 300 watts only for heating up the cabin now. Okay, 500, that's more like it. It should be around 500 watts only to heat up the cabin. But this heat here will only last for about half an hour, 1 hour. Then it has to run the whole heat pump on the regular thing. But yeah, it's 4 degrees Celsius outside. Shit, it's getting late. Now I have to figure out where to sleep. Okay, I just park here right by Circle K. Seems to be fine. It's 2 a.m. right now. Okay, that's good. Checkpoint 2, 5 degrees Celsius outside. And now you see here 89.9. Okay, close enough. But what you're gonna do is reset trip, because then we get stationary. This one. Wait, what? There, zero. Now we will measure how many kilowatt hours we have. This one you can't trust it 100%, but at least stationary here is very accurate. So all right, and then we put the car. Wow, it's going kind of aggressive on the heat here. We put it down in camp mode because if you keep climate on, that has a little bit of bad side effects. It might heat up the battery if it gets too cold on that. But if you use camp mode, it's for camping. Yeah. So let's see, then you lock the car and then we have to prepare all the stuff in the back here. Okay, I set manual here, set it to 3, and then also activate this one to, it will pour some heat on the back. And I think this would be okay. From time to time I will hear the heat pump spin up and then stop. Let's see if I can catch it. No, not really. But there. I don't know if you guys heard it, but actually when we are resting now, we are pulling only, let me show you here, 500 watts, and the heat pump takes only, well, we can try to switch it off now. You see? Heat pump takes almost no power right now. Okay, switch to the camp mode again. And then, yeah. But then eventually when the battery gets cold, then it can't harvest the heat from the battery, and then it has to do the regular, regular heat pumping stuff. But, so I've set up bed in the back there. I've been actually driving all day. I drove 911 kilometers to get here, so I'll get some sleep and then we see tomorrow how it is. Oh, good morning. Yeah, it's now, let me show you here. It's now noon. This is unbelievable. We started camping here at 2 a.m. and why did I stay here that long? Okay, last night around, during the night, I think it was, well, actually technically morning, 6 or 7 in the morning, I just woke up because it was freaking hot back here. And yesterday I set the temperature to 20 degrees Celsius, and I think a mistake is I set fan speed to 3. I haven't slept in the car in a while, in Tesla. Usually I set it to 1. So it was just heating up, and maybe in this car compensates for that. There's a glass roof, I don't know, because I have these window shades that insulates the heat. And it was so hot in here, I had to wake up and adjust it down. And I think now I adjusted that down to fan speed 1, and I had to set temperature to 18 degrees. But I had to set manual controls, and also I felt like, oh, I need to go to the restroom. So I went to the gas station and then I came back, and it took a while before I fell back to sleep again. So that's why it's now noon. So at least I wasn't planning on measuring for 10 hours, but at least we have 10-hour measurement now. And to my big surprise though, we spent 9 kilowatt hour. And well, quick math, it means that this car pulled 900 watts on average. It doesn't make sense, because when I did the measurement earlier, you guys remember, with the two cars in front of the house, it was only 700 watts. But maybe then the car was sucking on the leftover heat from the battery, because we started also with warm battery. Now the battery is cooled down to 11.5 degrees. And actually this morning it was minus 3 degrees Celsius. Well, I don't see the, oh, I can see here, I forgot I can see it. Yeah, now it's around 0 degrees Celsius outside. But it's still a mystery why it pulls so much power. See, right now it's pulling about 1 kilowatt on 900 watts. And then sometimes I will hear the compressor start, and then it's pulling more than 1 kilowatt. So this is a little bit disappointing, because, you know, when I slept in a car in an e-Niro, that was many years ago, that was 2 years ago. So, okay, in my previous video, when I said that, you know, this feature is wonderful, and, you know, I never claimed that other cars didn't have it. e-Niro, and also actually also the classic Soul, not e-Soul, the classic 30 kilowatt hour Soul also has smart heat scavenging, and it can also suck the battery to heat up the cabin. It is also using all the leftover heat from the motor and the onboard charger and other components that generate heat to put it into the cabin. That's why those cars are so efficient, those Korean cars. But anyway, when I slept in the car in the e-Niro, it was also cold outside. I managed to pull around 600 or 700 watts only. So, you know, I was expecting this car to be the same, but it's 900 watts. You see, you heard a little humming. You see here, it goes up now. And then it lasts for about a minute. So this is the compressor running. Oh, yeah. Let's see now how long it lasts before it goes into the resting mode again. So, but that humming is not annoying. I never heard it when I was sleeping. It's really quiet. Let's see how long it lasts now. What is the, wow, it's pulling 1.4 kilowatt now. 1.3, 1.4 kilowatt while it's doing that. Huh. So, yeah, I have a theory that maybe you want to leave it on automatic, because I set manual now. But the problem is that if I put it on automatic, it will usually set the fan speed to 3, and that's a little bit loud when you want to sleep. Now it's set to 1, so it's nice and quiet. So wow, I have to say it runs the compressor a while. Let me see now. It's still running it. See it up here. I want to see how long it lasts before it goes into the resting state. There. Yeah. Now it's back to 900 watts, right? Okay, I can't see the numbers here, but so it keeps doing that. About every 10, actually no. Yeah, seems like about every 5 to 10 minutes it will run that. So actually, this kind of makes sense because when the battery was nice and warm, we managed to pull only 500 watts total, including the idle, screen, whatever, MCU. So back then, when the battery was nice and warm last night, we only pulled around 200, 300 watts for heating. But then eventually the battery cooled down, and then it had to do that whole, like you saw. Yeah, nice feature. Latest update is that the camp mode now doesn't always show that campfire picture because it was lighting up the whole car. So now it just says camp mode here, and then tap to dismiss. So just poof, and then we're back here. So you see, yeah, I set it to 18 degrees, and I actually switched off that mode. So it was just too hot. You see, we have everything is in one, okay, automatic. I'm not sure what it does with the recirculation. No, I think this one is automatic, yeah, if it's grayed out like that. So you see, we're pulling 1 kilowatt now. Let's just put it in auto, see what happens. Fan speed goes up to 4. So I wonder, wait, I want to put this one on. I wonder if if automatic would be more efficient. Look, we were pulling 900 watts earlier, right? Why is it now dropping to 800 watts? This is a big mystery. What? So you're supposed to just put it automatic then to save the most energy? So anyway, I think that will be it for this video. I will test it once again when it's cold outside, because supposedly, the Octavalve, Tesla claims that this heat pump is wonderful. It's supposed to work in -20 or whatever. So we have to wait. Nowadays, we can't test it because it's simply not cold enough. So yes, that's going to be it for now then. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.